When you get to the end of the Men of Medan chapter in Switchback, you basically can't miss this appearance by the curator, standing behind a railing, watching you approach the final boss. But who's the guy standing in the mist behind him? What's that? You didn't see a guy? In one of the strangest things to happen while playing the game, I could see a mysterious figure standing next to the anti-aircraft cannon, but when I went back and checked the video, he wasn't there. At first I thought I was going a little crazy, but then I realized it was an issue with the way the PSVR 2's image output is formatted for the spectator screen. Switching to a widescreen image both chops off the top and bottom and changes the angle a little. Luckily, by adjusting my position and standing a foot higher than I was supposed to, I was able to get this footage of the figure in question. Who is this guy? He doesn't really resemble any of the other monsters in the game. He seems like a kind of hulking brute. Big chest, arms angled out slightly. It's a pose and model that don't seem familiar from anywhere else in the game. What's stranger though, is that when I reloaded the checkpoint to try and get a better look at him, the creature had changed his pose. And that pose change remained every subsequent time I restarted at the checkpoint. Sadly, no matter how high I stood, I couldn't get good footage of that new pose. There's a limit to how high you can get above the chariot before the screen goes black. So while the pose is perfectly visible when playing the game, I can't do anything but describe it. The figure has dropped to his knee and is leaning forward, with one arm resting on his bent knee. It's not something I've seen anywhere else in this game, so between the change in pose and the odd model, this seems somehow important. And if he begins level crouching, after beating the boss, he'll be back in his standing pose in the same place. So, who is this? A mysterious figure related to the curator? A werewolf placed there as a quarry Easter egg? A zombie model from elsewhere in the level that glitched into a bizarrely significant location? There's no answers yet, but please keep your eyes open. If you have the ability to record at a higher than 1080 resolution, can you get better footage of him? Have you spotted him somewhere else in the game? Hopefully we can figure out what's going on with this strange figure sooner rather than later. I've been the Hidden Object Guru, thanks for watching. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons coming up to help with that. Drop any questions or suggestions for new video topics in the comments section below the video. I'll see you back here for more dark pictures, but until then I'll say that's right. Au revoir.